Good morning and welcome to episode 1831 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80-ish% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, I'm up first, and I'm going to talk about a couple of scams. Some headline scams going on. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah. And so we're going to dive into that. One of them's a
Did
really
they fool
big
us?
headline. Oh, I've been fooled. I was fooled, at least. I think many others have been fooled, bamboozled, tricked, hoodwinked, and we're going to get into it. It's in the interior United States is what we're going to be talking about. That's where most of these scams are going on. All of the scams in the first section.
Okay.
So that's where we're at right there. Wes, you're on deck. What do you got?
I got a melee, very public melee that's making national news. And it's making national news because it's at a place you might not expect a melee to happen. And it's, quite frankly, a nice change of pace from the normal melees we see on social media. So
not a sporting event.
So not Disney.
Yeah, that's few. That I was going to ask you guys, what are some
Not
of
a cruise ship.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
but-
Oh,
yep.
we'll get into it. But yeah, for sure.
We'll
We
get
got
into
some contenders. We got some contenders for sure.
Yeah.
And then Mark, you're in the caboose. What are you doing? What do you got?
Man, there's a major company that is in hot water, and France has stepped in and been like, we don't want them in France after what was discovered that they were selling and doing. Gross.
Okay. France will kick you out as a company pretty quick. I know that there's a lot of those like pyramid scheme companies that have been kicked out of France. Yeah,
This will not stand in France. Really, it shouldn't stand anywhere. We'll get into it, but France standing up and saying this is not allowed. And I agree with France wholeheartedly on this one.
Sacre bleu.
France is right. I'll tell you that much. You'll hear, but France is right. And then real quick, 1831, right? That's the episode. What happened?
Yeah. What happened?
Nat Turner's rebellion in Virginia. We've all seen that for like field trips and stuff. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's
Nice.
home because we're from Virginia. And then Edgar Allan Poe was court-martialed, probably because he wrote some like really awesome horror thing that they're like, that's too much. Or
He was a pedophile, wasn't he?
Was he a pedophile? Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he had to have been, right?
They're like, his poems are too good. He's got to be a pedophile.
Yeah,
his
that's
are
the way
just
I feel. Way too dark.
Raven, quote the Raven nevermore. That was what the kid was trying to say.
That's what he says to himself after
Yeah.
It is he's got a
He's the
very
Raven?
remorseful tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. Why is he so remorseful, Ed?
Yeah. I mean, he might not have been. If I were to bet on it, I would have bet on it.
No, I hear it. I hear where the thought process comes from.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people in Baltimore are
claim.
mad. Like he's
I'm
a
gonna
big
look up Edgar
Baltimore
Allan.
guy, right?
I typed in Edgar Allan Poe pedophile, nothing came up. So that's a search I wish I could take back.
Yeah, it could be
Controversy,
wrong.
maybe.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
Probably wrong.
He was a drunk. Could be wrong.
Yeah, could be wrong. Yeah.
Well-
he's long gone.
You never know till you give it a shot. You know?
I guess that's what they say.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The sports stuff. Capitals are beating the shit out of the St. Louis Blues 5-0. Hockey's back, so it's fun.
How long is the off season of hockey? Like
Not too long. Not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're
4
back at it now, and the championship is like early June with the Stanley Cup the final. So
Well, if you're the Maple Leafs, you get a few extra weeks because you're always losing the first round. You know what I mean?
true. You have a long season, but you get those couple extra weeks. Yeah.
Some of those teams are a little longer with. He was court-martialed for basically going AWOL in the military. Just wouldn't follow U.S. military orders.
Oh, he's writing too many poems.
Yeah.
So that's why. Okay.
Stop writing poems and do push-ups.
Well, and he was drinking too. That's
Yeah.
probably. He couldn't get Edgar to do anything. He's just out there drinking and writing poems.
Poe
Yeah, what's this-
17. Oh, he married his cousin. I knew there was
How old
something
was
weird
she?
about him.
How old was she?
Okay. Here it
Got
is. I got it. I
Here
was
it is.
right. I was right. When Edgar Allan Poe
Dude.
married his cousin, who was 13 years old, he was 27.
Oh,
That's tough. 13,
That's
27.
Yeah.
spot on, Wes.
I knew it. I
That's
knew it.
You were right. That's too.
I
that's
might have
too
known that
many
in my subconscious, but I don't. I just feel like I just had a feeling he was a pedophile.
Well,
That's
we gotta
tough to
stop. We gotta
Baltimore.
stop celebrating this guy's works.
Yeah.
They have a whole fucking NFL team named after him.
Jeez.
They tried to get away with it by saying that her age was officially listed as 21 on their marriage bond to avoid scandal.
By
but
8 years.
But she was actually
Oh,
13.
13. He tried to get her to look like she was 21. Jeez, and we're mad at, and people are mad at Dr. Seuss. Come on,
Whoa, Edgar Allan Poe. Who
Edgar
knew?
Allan Poe.
Wes, you blew the lid off of that. Thank you.
I never knew until I never knew
can't-
until now. Yeah,
I can't consume any of his content ever again. Now,
Not only is he a pedophile,
Nevermore.
he's an
Nevermore.
incestual pedophile.
yeah,
That's the worst part. I mean, that's all bad. It's all bad. Equal
aggravated
all bad.
pedophilia.
That
Incestuous.
motherfucker,
Aggravated,
That cousin
yeah.
fucker.
dark bastard.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it came from. He wrote what he knew. You know.
Well, you'd probably say that's a bit of a scam, wouldn't you? Everybody kind of singing his
Yeah.
praises these days. And
It
now,
is.
now
Edgar Allan Poe's a
blow the
big
lid
scam.
off it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. He married his 13-year-old cousin when he was 27. Whoa. That's a scam. We all love his poems. What a
Big
fucking
Not
scam.
anymore.
Big scam.
Yeah, that's a fucking scam. Tell you what, there's a lot of scams right now. Okay, and whoops, hand up, me, I got scammed by an too early published New York Times headline yesterday. Thanks for that. Waymore, unfortunately, passed away in the Louisville. How do you say it, Wes? Because you know
Louisville.
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 Yeah, Wes is a Kentucky guy, so he knows it. He can correct me.
Mhm.
Louisville from the UPS plane crash, sadly. So way more than 3, which is what the New York Times initially reported.
Oh, there's more than 3.
A whole bunch more.
There's
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah. Thanks to an update from Fox News, once all the real facts were out. I'm not trying to make this political. That's literally just how this one unfolded for me. The UPS cargo plane engine fell off before the insane takeoff attempt happened at Muhammad Ali International Airport, sadly killing at least 11 is the current count.
Oh,
Um, and here is the absolutely bananas footage that I mean, like, this is fucking insane, dude. So watch this. This is the far
This
away.
is from the truck's view.
I got the truck at the end. This is
the
crazy.
truck's
So
view is
from-
crazy.
That's the far away, and then you get it, sorry, keep popping them up too quick, and then you get it trying to take off, and this one goes all the way to the crash, which, like, you see the flame building is off the engine that it's fallen,
Damn.
and then pow, big old
The truck view looks like it's from like a movie, like a zombie.
dude,
yeah.
because it's out because it runs off
Yeah.
the end of the runway there. So that is what happened. This is somebody who's close. That's like a CCTV that was close. Look how big
Jeez.
the fire is. It's just a massive crash. But see, with the industrial area where it crashed, like Mark's saying, see all the trucks there. Look at this fucking dash cam footage from the truck.
This is creepy. Yeah, that's fucking.
Like a
That's insane.
movie part.
Yeah, I heard there's like a dozen more still unaccounted for too, which is terrible. On top of the ones
Yes.
they've already recovered.
So way worse than initially reported.
It was a
Unfortunately,
UPS
UPS
cargo ship
flight.
He was going to Honolulu.
UPS flight, and sadly, among the deceased is at least one child. So I mean,
Oh, man.
and as Wes said, more missing potentially in investigations. The NTSB and FBI are investigating any potential foul play. RIP to everybody. That was extremely tragic, insane, absolutely one of the craziest things you'll see in a long time on the internet and in general. That's really sad. Sorry to Louisville.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
So
Mhm.
let your
RIP.
Kentuckians know that you're thinking about them.
Whoa.
But as I said, on to the real scam of the day in this segment from Michigan, another interior United state, the home of Motor City, right? Ford Auto. Ever heard of them?
Yeah.
American Muscle, cars, vroom,
Big economy
Yeah.
up there. Yeah.
Chevy, yeah. booming.
Used to be.
You know, because they love gas and diesel engines. Well, that's Michigan, okay, where one Lansing, Michigan car dealership, according to MLive, which is like one of their major news sources over there in Michigan, LaFontaine Chevrolet Buick GMC of St. Clair, located at 3050 King Road in China Township.
That looks like a place that pumps out a lot of regional commercials.
It sure does. And actually, to my shock, as I was doing the research on the story, 4.6 stars with 20, 25, 50 reviews on Google.
Yeah.
Actually, a pretty.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Looks like people in the area kind of like the LaFontaine Chevrolet Buick GMC of St. Clair. But anyways, they allegedly violated probation imposed by MDOS, which is the Michigan, dealership, whatever. And they committed fraudulent acts in connection with selling or dealing in vehicles by presenting used vehicles to customers as new vehicles and failed to properly register.
How the hell do you do that? They reverse the odometer?
So they sold you'll hear.
They put a piece of tape over the odometer?
Yeah, don't look at the odometer.
What they're going to tell you is, well, how do you think it got here? It had to get here somehow.
Yeah.
Had to get here somehow.
It came 3,000 miles away.
You got to drive it. You got to drive it from where you got to get here somehow.
Look, it's gone through 800 test drives.
That's a max of 500 miles on a
It's
new
got the
car.
stickers on it. Wes, sir, it's
pushing it.
Sir, it's got the stickers. Look at the stickers. I put the stickers right
All
back
the
on
test
it.
drives, a lot of test drives.
Yeah, where are you guys testing it at?
Yeah. So, anyways, they allegedly failed this thing where they're improperly selling used vehicles as disguised as new vehicles to customers here. The dealership was found to register new vehicles in their business name to serve as loaner vehicles for customers, only to then resell them as brand spanking new after they were no longer used in the loaner program, according to the release on November 4th. So basically, your brand new Chevy truck, probably had another man's farts going into the driver's seat before yours, at least for a couple weeks while he loaned it out. And truck drivers fart very hard.
Yeah, and you drive those loaner cars like shit.
You treat
everywhere,
trash.
You treat them like
eat
you're
food in 'em.
gunning it. You're like seeing how good how far I can
Taco
push
Bell
it.
in there.
How many candy bars can you melt? Into
you don't even smoke, but you pick it up.
Yeah. You treat it like
just
a whore.
so you can ash in the.
I had a loaner for a month recently. I mean, I don't want someone's loaner.
Right.
Yeah, how many farts did you rip into that driver's seat?
Farts. A few.
Yeah, a lot of them.
How many boogers did you wipe under the
None.
seat?
I returned it in perfect condition. This is recently enough that I can't incriminate myself. It's returned perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it was. I bet it was in perfect condition. You know what I mean?
It was better than new. It was a new car.
You got a perfectly good
better than
condition
new.
time.
Booger fingers all over that wheel. Brand new.
Yeah, that's what's happening. If you bought a brand new Chevy truck, expensive, from LaFontaine Chevrolet Buick GMC of St. Clair, in where is this? China Township, Michigan, Lansing. You, sir, are probably sitting on another man's farts and boogers. Right.
That's right. Big Fudge has it. He's got it down. He says those are fleet cars. So they were selling fleet cars as new cars.
Yep.
Yeah. So what are they going to do? Are they going to get sued? Are they going to accept returns of
Wes? The dealership is digging in, doubling down, claiming it's a simple misunderstanding of the rules, and they thought that fleet, fart, and booger cars in the state of Michigan could be totally sold as brand new cars, despite the farts that now everybody knows were going into these brand new truck seats. It's a mess. So the state is saying, no, we're gonna take the action. We're gonna fuck you up because you were selling farted in trucks as brand new. And the dealership is saying, no, your rules are confusing. We thought we could sell the farted in trucks as brand new. It's on you. And so now it's a standoff.
Yeah. LaFontaine responded by adding an extra 7 commercials to the Lions game that weekend.
Yeah. And LaFontaine, I think, has a lawyer. They're suggesting that other dealerships are basically backing them on this, and that if LaFontaine goes down everybody who sells fart fleet cars is going down.
Yeah, they're the cream of the crop.
It's
Yeah,
every-
yeah.
What?
If a- yeah, they're the biggest. They're the big boys.
What is like? Where do you draw the line? Like, okay, so yeah, you take a test drive in a car, you probably fart in it. You might pick your nose
with
in
the
it.
dealer, with the salesman in the car.
Yeah, if you know they're not
rip
stinky
one?
that day, you can squeeze one out. The windows.
You're gonna
open.
rip one with the salesman in the car.
I
huh?
might. Yeah, I might. I might do
But
that.
But these were loaner
impressive.
cars. These weren't test drives.
like
These were like take them home cars.
Right, but what I'm saying is, what's the line? Is it after you've had a meal in it? Is it after you smoked a cig in it? Is after
I
you've
think-
like?
I
like-
think
I
if
think
you,
$1,000 per 100 miles in a fleet car. Knock it off the tag.
yeah, for sure, you should get a fleet car discount. That
Yeah.
that should be the new rule. That should be what comes out of this.
Ticket
is that you
price.
get a car-
Knock it down a
Yeah.
little bit.
a little bit. And then Wes, to your point, I think that you just created an innovative negotiation tactic. If you fart into your salesman's face on the test drive of
Mhm.
a new car, you're getting that car cheaper.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna know.
You're
He's
setting
gonna
the
know you
stage
mean
for a
business.
A
You can't
tough
sell this car to
negotiation.
anyone besides me. I just farted in it.
And he doesn't want to deal with you because he knows you'll fart right in his fucking face.
Yeah,
So
you might get that
you-
car for cheaper.
You fart in the negotiation room too. Yeah.
Yeah, and just keep farting.
Let it
Yeah.
fly.
Speed it up.
Yeah. Sure, go talk to your manager. I'll be right
Yeah.
here.
I got all day.
Yeah. You want to speed this up?
Hey, can you close the door when you go talk to your manager about how you're gonna fuck me?
Just loud ones.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I'm just trying to figure out where
Genius.
the line is. Like I think it's after someone that isn't you has gone through a drive-through and eats a meal in the car.
Drive through for sure.
That
drive-through.
becomes
and that's
a
loaner.
used car.
And that's
Yeah.
a loaner.
Yeah.
And that's a loaner. A
Yeah.
fleet car has had so many drive-through meals eaten in it.
Yeah.
Every 100 miles, 10 drive-through meals in a fleet
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, if there's some sort of fast food sauce
Right.
stain in the car,
Yeah. Which there
That's-
will be because it was a fleet car.
It's fucked up.
Now they may have rubbed it off, but it was there.
probably leaving a Lucy in there,
You might.
a pouch.
Because it's a fleet car. Because you just toss it away. Because you don't.
You said, Brandon, there's a couple pouches in the center console.
Yeah.
Listen,
Individuals.
when I have a rental car or like a fleet car and I know I have it for at least, let's say, a week, I will smoke in that fucking thing for the
Oh, I
first
know you will.
for the first 2 days.
Couple
I've-
days and
I've
let it
smoked
air
in a
out.
fleet
Yeah,
car
yeah,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
You got
I have a system. It works
live with it.
perfectly. Yeah.
You get a
two-
fleet car.
I get
don't
2 free days of smoking in that thing, and then I got to be a good boy.
windows down.
It's been like
Yeah.
5 years since I was like a smoker. But if you get a fleet car, it's like going
Yeah.
to Vegas. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a few with you in a fleet car.
Go
once.
ahead.
Yeah.
Pick me up.
Yeah.
Grab a pack. Yeah.
I mean, windows got to be all the way down, but I'm doing it.
No, it's a serious issue. I mean, these guys are selling basically the most abused cars as their
Yeah.
brand new cars just
Yeah.
because they have low miles, yet they're heavily abused. It's a real fucking scam. So, I hope they figure this out up there in Michigan. And I'll tell you what's not a scam. Our sponsors over at RexMD. Okay. Let me get their logo up here just so you know where to find them, what they look like. You ever wanted to take it to the next level in the bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know I have. And that's why I want to take a second to talk about our sponsor, RexMD. Take your performance in bed from good to amazing with RexMD's prescription treatments. Their proven medication helps address ED symptoms. It's that simple. RexMD. Okay. It's simple. Like I just said, all you have to do is first share your symptoms. Go to RexMD. Well, technically, first go to RexMD, then share your symptoms, health history, and goals through a short quiz at rexmd.com/heartfactor. It's fast. A U.S. licensed provider will review your information and prescribe a medication if appropriate. Your treatment will be sent to you with a free 2-day delivery. Like I said, fast, and it's that easy. Okay, the RexMD team is there for ongoing care. Just send a message if you need anything; they will help you out. The 2 things I love the most about RexMD is it's discreet. Private consultations and direct-to-door delivery, 100% online, no awkward in-person visits. Treatment is shipped in a discreet packaging right to your door. No need for a trip to the pharmacy. And the other thing I love the most, it's care you can trust. Care that you can trust. FDA-approved medications tailored to individual needs, chosen by over 475,000 men. I'm sorry, way more men This is
Mhm.
impressive. Over 50 million ED tablets prescribed and delivered. Don't put your love life on hold. Get up to 95% off ED treatment with RexMD. Visit RexMD, RexMD.com/hard factor. See full details and usage at RexMD.com. Prescription required. Results may vary.
Yeah.
Symptoms: no longer 18.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to have awesome bone nurse.
My life is over.
Please, RexMD, please. And then they do it.
They're gonna help you out.
Symptoms. I
And then
think
they
my
fucking
life
do it.
might be over.
Yeah.
They're gonna help you out. Okay, get in touch. Just send a message.
They're the
ongoing
best.
care team,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and look, if you're gonna have that confidence in the bedroom, you might as well have it on the streets. And what you need to do that is get yourself some True Classic
Oh, yeah.
t-shirts and gear.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wearing one right now. This is the classic white tee, and I mean, yeah, I'm as comfortable as I've ever been in my life, and I feel fantastic. The guys at True Classic started with a simple mission to bring premium, comfortable clothing to the masses, because looking great and feeling great shouldn't come with a designer price tag. And these things
No.
are affordable. They are. I have got drawers of them. They're so good. And clearly people agree with
Oh,
over
and
25 million
comfortable.
shirts. Yeah, they're the best. They really
Pop them on. I mean, they're never wrinkled.
No.
You put it on, you feel great.
Yeah, exactly. 25 million shirts sold to 5 million customers and more than 200,000 five-star reviews. They become a staple in closets everywhere, including our own. It's not just about the fabric or fit. It's about confidence, about helping people show up every day feeling put together without trying too hard. That's what makes True Classic the perfect gift this holiday season. I love that we're talking about the holidays, favorite time of year. So if you
We're already putting the tree up over here.
yeah, exactly. I got Christmas lights in my neighborhood. I'm probably gonna pop some up next week. If you got a guy
Me
that's hard to
too.
shop for,
Tree's been up all year.
Well, you're a true classic, Mark.
yeah. If you got a guy that's hard to shop for, maybe like a good gift for your groomsmen at a wedding or something like that, True Classic would make a perfect gift for anyone that's hard to shop for. They will appreciate it. They will love it.
Whoa.
And yeah, they feel
That is a
incredible.
good
They don't
gift.
break the bank. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we love them. So skip the guesswork and overpriced designer stuff. Give comfort, give confidence, give True Classic this holiday season. You can find them at Amazon, Target, Costco, and Sam's Club. Or better yet, head over to trueclassic.com/hard factor. That way they know that we sent you to grab the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk about melees, guys. When you think of like a, you see it on like X or Instagram, like a image of a public brawl. Where do you imagine that brawl taking place?
Stadium every time.
Stadium.
In my
Mhm.
mind.
Yep.
Recently, because doing the show like Disney World or a cruise ship.
Disney World
Right.
cruise ship. Right.
We've just done a
Spring-
bunch of them.
Yeah. Bar areas.
The
like
best one ever
outside.
was the
Bars, yeah, downtown.
Bars.
Downtown.
The best one
streets,
ever was
bars.
by the boat where people had to swim across the ravine. And they were doing the
Yes.
chair
Oh, that
shots.
was a great one. Yeah,
That
was
a great
amazing.
one. The
Yeah.
Marina
Yeah.
one. Yeah, the
The
Marina
Marina
one
one.
was excellent.
Spring Break, Waffle House, of course,
Spring
are some of the
Break,
classic
Waffle,
ones.
yes.
Yeah. You don't necessarily think about the place that was the site of a public melee in Odessa, Texas, and that is the grand opening of Odessa's new crown jewel, the new Bass Pro Shop. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
I can see it though.
There's
I
a
can
lot of
see it.
testosterone in Bass Pro Shops.
sure.
And a long
but-
line at a grand opening.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
grand opening
Yeah.
lad. Yeah, I think it's a nice change of pace.
Grand
to the
opening,
fights.
punch something.
Yeah, I think it's a nice
Plus-
change of pace we normally see.
True, but Bass Pro people, not line people, they cannot wait. That's
You're right.
that's a man who's in a hurry, who's not going to waste
Yeah,
any time in a line.
and Will, you're onto something because it did involve a
Yeah.
line. This
I
fight.
bet.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not. It's.
You think I can catch bass every day waiting in lines like this?
Well,
you
I
think a
do.
fucking bass fisherman stands around in a fucking line like this?
It is a very
fucking
slow
day.
waiting type sport, but
yeah,
not before I get to the water.
right.
Make
Got to
my
be
fucking
around water to be
boil.
patient. Water makes me patient.
Yeah, there's not. You see any water here?
So before I get to the video, according to Fox 4K DFW article by Amber Kite, police were called to the Bass Pro Shop on East Highway 191 just before 3 p.m. after a disturbance was reported on Saturday, November 2nd. So the Bass Pro Shop, I think, opened on the 30th or 31st. So, they've had some time to get used to this
First
new
Saturday, though.
Yeah, first Saturday. You're right.
First
yeah.
Saturday,
It was the
everyone's
first
off
Saturday.
work.
Yeah.
Weekend rush.
And you
They
know
are
nothing
ready.
bigger is happening in Odessa than the grand opening of a Bass Pro Shop.
And all those employees are like, oh, it's been pretty easy so far.
Yeah.
Saturday was not gonna be easy.
Yeah. Like, are you ready? So men packed up their families and their pickups, headed down there where they will now be spending a majority of their time. And look, if there's anything I know about white men in Texas, they take bathroom etiquette and rules very seriously. We've talked about it on the show how much they take bathroom rules and etiquette seriously. And that was what happened here. You see a man with a beard dressed in high heels and a skirt allegedly tries to use the woman's bathroom. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
That would have been melee.
Yeah, that would have been a murder probably.
Crazy in Texas.
At a Bass Pro
Odessa?
Shop, can you imagine?
Oh.
In Texas, we would be talking about a murder.
They sell guns here, right?
Yeah, no, the New
Glad,
York
I'm
Post.
glad that's not the real way that started.
No. No, they found the confrontation ignited after a man waiting in line with his wife and child became agitated after another individual took too long in the bathroom. Okay.
We did one of these on Florida Man Friday.
Really?
Yeah, different, completely different story,
I
but
love it. Yeah.
people have been
patience.
losing their minds over guys taking shits too long.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So what I assume happened is the man exited and the agitated man was like, "What were you doing? Your makeup in there or something? Christ! What were you doing there in there talking to your boyfriend? Christ! What were you doing in there jerking off to all these men walking around here today? Christ!"
Oh,
You know?
I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain, though.
Yeah. Christ, what were you doing in there? He knew something like that. And the fight
Yes.
began. And as you will see, others then joined in after seeing how short one of the guy's shorts were, probably assuming he was gay. Here's the video of the
Interesting.
melee.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. But again, Bass Pro Shop's not something you expect. Here it is.
Okay, who came out of the back?
Hey, these guys, get him! Get him,
Oh, another guy's coming in.
Weird melee.
There's like at least four guys.
Definitely. Dude, Longhorns guy beat the shit out.
World star!
Longhorn guy came in.
Longhorn guy.
World
There
star!
are children.
World star! Hey, world star!
And you wonder why our schools are falling apart. Follow the example. That you're setting.
She's going a little overboard, yeah.
Okay.
And you
Does it
wonder
re-break
why our
out here?
schools are falling apart.
So there it is. So I mean, it's just- so the agitator and the guy start getting a fight. Then a fat guy in a Longhorn jersey steps
who was
in.
that? Who was that
Okay,
guy?
so which
I don't
one
know.
is the agitator? Which one is the dad? So the dad is
Okay.
the agitator. Is he the chubbier one or the skinnier one? 'Cause
Okay,
those are
so
two guys.
So I'm pretty sure
Longhorns
that the
guys.
guy-
This is unrelated. It seems like. But,
Okay, yeah,
Did he just want to fight?
So that guy. Okay, sorry, shit. Pause.
You're good.
Hang on. One second.
Longhorns guy runs in to just fight somebody because he wants. To
Okay, so those are the two main guys. The guy in the short
Yes.
shorts and the jeans. Pretty sure the guy who was pissed off was the guy in the short shorts because there's another video of him being the aggressor and pushing. It's not as good.
Oh,
so I
well,
didn't
he
care.
gets his ass kicked, so that's awesome.
The Longhorns guy didn't like that he was
the guy
aggressor.
who was taking a
Yeah.
shit beat the shit out of the guy who was
Look
accusing
at
him
the
of-
weak.
Oh no,
weak-ass
Longhorns
swing.
guy beat up the non-aggressor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Longhorns guy stood up.
That
for the
makes sense too,
dickhead.
though, Will, because the aggressor has an aggressive friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
It's
why the
Longhorns
Longhorn guy
guy.
got involved.
Oh, Longhorns
He's
guy.
trying to strangle him with the connecting line thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Longhorns guy comes in and saves the day for angry McDad who was getting his ass kicked. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pull
Whoa,
up.
okay.
Hang
This
on.
lady, the lady's hilarious. Just screaming.
Oh
up,
yeah. Yeah.
The lady
yeah.
needs to relax.
You guys
It's
are
not the time.
idiots.
It's
Our
not the time to
schools
get
are
on your
falling
fucking
apart.
soapbox, lady.
Yeah. So hang on, I'll pull it up. This is the.
Yeah, she
This
saw her moment and went way overboard.
Yeah. So this is like
Time to shine.
I think before the
Oh,
melee broke out. So the guy you see the
The
guy
gray
in the
guy
shorts,
shoved. The shorts
Yeah.
shoved. Yeah.
and then they go outside, and it I think that went outside first, but
And then
then
they came back in.
they came back in and started fighting. That's what there was
Yeah,
being
yeah.
reported.
It just kept escalating.
Yeah.
It's weird because there was another two guys like far off in the corner that were fighting.
Right. Well, I think that it just set people off. It's like a hockey fight. You know, when one fight sets off on a hockey rink, and then everybody else is holding each other by the neck. You know, all of a sudden it's like, and then like they're all just standing there. It's kind of like that.
Like catching a hiccup.
Yeah.
Every dude who was around the fight just started fighting like out of instinct as soon as those two guys started fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and as you heard, the lady said, and you wonder why our schools are falling apart. It's their fault. Look at the example. So,
how bad are their schools?
I guess pretty bad. I don't know. I mean, it's Odessa. I don't know. Anyway, the most hilarious part is that the Odessa Police Department said that all men involved declined to pursue criminal charges. But
of course,
this is just crushing. The suspects who started the melee were issued criminal trespass warnings and banned from the brand new Bass Pro Shops. For
they can never go to Bass Pro again. Those two dudes.
No. And the nearest Bass Pro Shop is like 180 miles away in Lubbock. So they thought they struck gold by having their own Bass Pro Shops, and they were just as excited as can be. And now they're banned from their favorite place in the world. I mean, it's just, I think it's kind of harsh to be honest, for these guys.
That's too far.
Wow.
Banned from Bass Pro.
Yeah.
Well, nobody's ever fighting in that Bass Pro ever again.
Yeah.
No.
You send a strong message when you say, all right, you're not coming back in here.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
that's
do not want to get
tolerance.
banned from the Odessa.
That's
Bass
a
Pro
kinetic
Shop.
strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a serious kinetics. Jets. They hold all the
Odessa,
cards in the end.
Odessa High School's ranked 13,427 out of 17,901. So not great. Towards the right on like the 30th percentile type.
Right.
Bottom, right above the top. They're not maybe in the bottom quarter, but they're close.
Yeah.
Real close.
So
Anyway.
they're not with like the Hills Have Eyes schools, but they're right around that.
Yeah, you can make fun of them. They're that like
Yeah. But they might punch you.
you can easily make you get punched, but you can make
They'll
fun
get
of their
punched.
schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Big Bunch says, I bet they'll have big trucks and huge dicks.
yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah. They also suffered minor injuries, but nobody had to go to the hospital. So
their
nothing
ears
really
from that
happened.
lady's screeching.
Yeah, but getting banned from the Bass Pro Shops in Odessa, that's a death sentence.
That is harsh.
You know, I mean, it's the only thing to do.
The judge is like,
Bass Pro Shop.
you guys, there's nothing more I can do. You're out of here. You're fine.
Yeah.
Well, you ask for somebody from Odessa, what do they got? They're like, well, we have the 2 bars, and then we got the Bass Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Judge is like, you banned from Bass Pro? Christ.
Christ, what do you do, boy?
What is in Odessa? I got to look it up.
Well, apparently this was a big deal. It brought in a lot of jobs. Like this is a big.
Oh, it's the biggest thing.
This is a big deal
in
for
Odessa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
then they
huge.
fucked it up. They
It's
fucked it up the first
huge.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys know what Shine or Sheen is? SHEIN.
Yeah, it's like Temu for clothes, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right.
We've covered it. We've covered. I think they were the ones that like put out some bad, like inappropriate clothing at one point, maybe.
Yeah.
Some like
That-
racist
that-
clothing or something. Yeah.
That certainly tracks to this story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a global online fast fashion retailer. They do sell a lot of like toys and trinkets too, but probably less items than Temu. It's a Chinese company. In 2008, it was formed in China, founded by Chris Xu, and it's now headquartered in Singapore. But it's like it's as big as Temu. It's up there. Sells a ton of shit, fast and cheap.
Clothes Temu mostly clothes, right? Clothes.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff too. It started as clothes, but like Amazon started as books. It sells everything now. Yeah, so it's been banned.
Sheen, apparently,
it's been banned or suspended in France this week. And do you want to know why?
Yeah,
I would love to. Yeah.
I'll let this lady tell you.
Shein in trouble in France. Authorities there have said they could ban Shein's access to the French market if they ever resumed sale of these sex dolls with a childlike appearance.
Oh, no.
The dolls were spotted on Shein's website, along with several other pornographic items, by the French consumer watchdog. The agency said there were no filtering measures to effectively limit access to this kind of content for minors or sensitive audiences. Shein said it pulled the products as soon as the issue was reported, and added that it is taking the matter extremely seriously. But the French finance minister has warned.
Yeah, I mean, it goes on, but you get the idea.
They were selling kitty sex dolls. Dude.
What makes it a set? Okay. I think I
Good
want to ask this
question.
question. I want to ask this question.
Good question.
Okay, obviously,
I had the same question when I was reading the
Yeah.
articles.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Then please explain what makes it a sex doll versus just a doll that looks like a kid.
Right now, if
It
you
has
look
a
at
vagina, right?
if you look at just the doll
Hmm.
clothed, you'd think it's just a doll. What makes it a sex doll is the fact that it's in the adults only sex section, where they also sell sex toys and lingerie, dildos, lube, those doggy style pick.
Well, does it
pillow-
have a? I mean, it's an anatomical, right? I
Yeah,
imagine
does it
it's
have?
got-
Okay.
We'll kind of get to that. I got to find where'd that doggy style pillow picture go. I want to pull that up.
No.
Where is that? Let me see if I can find that doggy style pillow.
No.
They were selling
They
kid dolls
did
with vaginas.
They did it.
All
Did
right.
Here,
they
I'll show you a
do it?
picture of what they did in a second. But
Oh,
first, I want to show this doggy style pillow. You know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
doggy style pillow. Yeah, the one,
Oh.
the triangle.
you know what I'm
the
talking
vibrator,
about.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
doggy
we've
style.
seen this.
Yeah, lift that up,
Yeah,
lift
well,
that
doggy-
ass up. So right next to the doggy
raise
style
it-
pillows are
raise
these
it up
are
then,
these
yeah.
children dolls, Wes. That's the tip off.
Yeah.
Then they
The
describe them.
Liberator is one of
Yeah, the
best.
Liberator. Then they describe them as sex dolls in the description, right?
Oh, that
And
thing's got-
then
it's
and
not- yeah, that
then
thing's got a thing. That thing's got a thing on it.
so I can show you one picture that I found. That's
You don't. We
blurred
don't. I
out.
mean, you can just confirm
blurred out.
whether it's got the thing, doesn't it? It
Well,
does.
it definitely has details, right? So like when you take the clothes off, it's described as sex doll. Here's one image of like what she's working with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's got
Those are
actual
tits.
boobs.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
well
Yes, yes,
formulated designed tits on purpose, not doll tits.
Yeah,
Like-
that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's.
and then
that
you
crosses
can
the
imagine what
line.
the downstairs is. I didn't.
Is it a?
I don't know.
Is it
but
a honeypot?
probably.
Is it a honeypot? They say it's a pleasure doll, so I know what the downstairs has. So
Some of
they-
the pedos might call it a honeypot. I don't know if they're arresting people or not.
Whoa,
But they
Sheen
might call
should
it
have
their
to
own honeypot.
give over the names of everybody who's bought these things. Sheen this should be.
Because to
Okay,
be
this
clear,
is a
they
bad
look very
situation.
much like children.
This is it. No. You got to.
There's no mistake. That's not a woman.
Why hasn't Donald Trump done anything yet? This is insane. France is the only people doing something about this.
Well,
What the
we'll get
fuck
to
is
why
happening
France
here?
is doing something about it. But yeah, it's pretty much everyone's pretty mad. It's a big whoops by Shine or Sheen or whatever.
Look at the tits on that kid.
Not
yeah,
Sheening
and
or
obviously
shining
only sick
anymore.
fucks
Holy
are
shit.
buying those dolls. They're going to the sex section and then finding children dolls. That
Yeah, no, well,
have-
because they're offered there, like
Yeah.
like a psychotic company who wants to fucking destroy society would do. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
Now, to a lesser extent, Shine got in a little bit of trouble for selling kids' weapons like plastic gold AKs and a child's pocket knife that would like open up to different pocket knife things, and like the child's plastic handgun.
It's like the
here.
dark
Eh,
web
you
in
know, like the-
public.
Yeah.
That's not as big for me. But
Way
unless
lesser
it's
extent, they
Joe
sold like knuckle dusters or brass knucks that were disguised as like children's rings and then expanded into brass knucks. But much worse is the children's sex dolls. Significantly,
Yeah, the worst part is
significantly
they look like actual kids dolls.
Yes.
Except the thing is they're not. They're actually.
It's really not even close between the weapons that are plastic and then the adults buying the children's sex dolls. That the sex dolls is really what is the issue with Shine. And so I guess what happened was France got involved because they were having this brand new giant Shine store opening in Paris, kind of like a FAO Schwartz in New York City or something like that. They were doing this massive Shine store, brick and mortar in Paris, and they were making a big deal about it, and it got all this
Oh, wow,
press.
good for them.
And people were like, well, that's the company that sells child sex dolls.
They're gonna have those there at the store in France. Wow. Look at that.
So as she was starting to get to in the
Ooh la
story,
la.
the prime minister instructed the government to
Holy
suspend
mackerel.
Shine
Okay.
completely.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
got
you're
the
getting.
bottom. It's got
Yeah.
the bottom parts. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the. It's okay.
So Shine is now like kind of not going to open in Paris, and they're suspended.
You might want
I
to look
guess.
into that worldwide. You might want to just go
Yeah.
ahead and look into that one worldwide. That's
Yeah.
a real fucking issue.
So
Now,
what kind
Shine-
of a charity work they're involved in?
What?
They're gonna have to do some charity work to get out of
No,
this
I'm
one. Now Shine did say, "Hey, listen, we sanctioned the sellers of the dolls who we know and implemented a worldwide ban on sex dolls on our website. We're not going to do that anymore." And
Oh, that you
independently
sanctioned.
decided
Okay.
that's nice of them. And independently decided to temporarily suspend the whole adults only market, like all of it, including the Liberators.
Oh,
so
because
you're
you
gonna-
sell so
you
many.
have to make your own pillow shapes now.
Children sex dolls. Okay.
Yeah, and they're going to also review and strengthen how third-party sellers operate on the site. So throwing it right at a third party. So no more working with third-party pedos for Shine, they said.
So the problem
Probably
with
a good
third party, no. Probably
China.
the problem with third-party sellers in China is that they're all technically the same company. So, like, it's kind of bullshit. It's like, oh, sorry about the third-party seller, but it's like everybody's owned by the CCP, including you. So how is it? It's really not a third-party seller in a way. So what the fuck? What the fuck?
They were also selling on the same page, just like heads, just sex girl heads that are like decapitated sex doll heads.
Look,
I don't know.
Timu went through their thing.
I guess you fucked the face. I don't know what's going on there.
When they hit him with the tariff thing, but you need the
Guess
tariff.
that's what you do.
Sheen. Look, this is what
I don't
this
know.
is the tariff.
I don't know what.
tariff.
It's just the head. I don't.
The tariff battle sucks, but this
I
is
got
what
one
it
for
was
you.
made for. This is what it was made for.
You mean
to attack Sheen.
that?
Yeah, the head.
Yeah.
Just the head. Look, she looks terrified.
Good
Is that
Lord.
mouth open on it? That's insane.
I imagine.
So, yeah, we gotta slap some tariffs on these fuckers.
So yeah, France
These
took the
teens.
first stand. France took the first stand against Shine. I think maybe some other people should
Dude,
look into
what
that.
the
By the way,
fuck?
the doll is $200. I mean, so these pedos need
Yeah,
to
so
be
it's well
gainfully employed,
paid.
right? Like,
well paid, like in society.
a rich
pedos.
pedo to get
this
these.
This is wild.
I think there's some that probably ordered 6.
Dude, somebody ordered like 100. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
yeah.
They,
Yeah.
I mean,
Shane's never going to give up those records. Now we
they should dox them. They should dox the people that bought.
They
these
should be
things.
forced
Yes.
to dox.
The ones with tits, you got to dox those guys.
Yeah. I think the heads too.
No, dude, they have the downstairs. You kidding?
Well, they have the downstairs too, but I'm saying, yes, you got to dox them all. I mean, there'll
Come
be
on.
be a few
This is
suicides.
It says before you purchase, like, now this is a sex doll, right?
Right? Yeah.
It
they
gives
know
a
what
pop
they're
up.
doing.
It says it very clearly.
No. This isn't just a children's doll. This is for you,
It's
an adult
so
pedo,
clear.
right? You get that.
So clear on the listing.
And you're like, yeah. I said yes. I said yes again. Yes. And then they get it shipped.
They
to
would
them.
click. They would click.
Ship it
through
to
a
my
million
neighbor.
times.
Ship it to me. Yeah, it's just like one house over there, just
Yeah.
staring.
Oh yeah,
staring out the door.
staked out.
The second the truck shows up.
Oh yeah, you
Met at
take
the
a whole week
driveway.
off work for that. For that drop. For that.
Just preparing,
Yeah.
getting your house ready for your
Yeah.
doll. Ooh,
Yeah, so-
Wow.
France
That
said
is
no
wild.
more. No mas.
Yeah, good for France. Good Vive la France on that one. I mean, of
I
course
told you I agreed with France on this one.
Of
yeah.
course, they are building them a giant like a warehouse inside of the middle of.
Well,
France,
I think
so
that's on hold. I think that
That's
the grand opening is going to be worse than
They-
the
they
Bass
pushed
Pro
La
Shop
Paz,
in Odessa. I
La
think
Paz
is-
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of downstairs, I'm still waiting on those Bridget Macron photos to be sent over here.
Yeah,
to-
wasn't
to
she going to take a
prove-
test?
Yeah,
Wasn't she going to take
she
the
was,
test?
She was gonna. She was
in court or
That's-
something.
She was. Yeah.
Maybe-
This is what if it's another Remain
Still waiting.
Khalif thing where she pretends like she's going to do the test all the way to the bitter end and then stops and pulls back from doing it right at the end.
Well,
Oh no,
I
that would be
mean-
bad for the Macrons.
if the rumors are true, I wouldn't go through with it.
I've been doing a deep dive. I think they're true.
Well, that's the thing is like that's why Khalif didn't go through with it because she knew Jig was up, right? Like
Very, very interesting. Anyway,
Khalif one still confused me because the dad and then the school pics. I don't, but shit, somewhere along the way, maybe like a Jamie Lee Curtis.
something
thing.
happened, but she won't take
Yeah.
the test,
Allegedly.
so you know what's up.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, no, she refused.
No, I'm saying
She
about
said she
Brigitte
was-
Macron because she'll go after
Oh.
anyone.
Yeah.
Allegedly, she's. A
Well,
man.
Wes, you were on the nose.
Oh,
on
yeah,
Edgar,
but-
Edgar Allan Poe. Go with your gut.
Yeah.
If she
You
good,
had
Wes-
Poe
Wes-
nailed.
exactly, Wes is showing that you have the instinct. You have the instinct. You can tell. Yeah. So
I'm not gonna doubt you on it. So,
Oh no.
all right.
No, but the thing is that is alleged to the Macrons. And
Of
then
course, it's
also,
alleged. Until
also, it's going to be alleged, and everybody's going to mention it every single day till you take the test. So there's that part of it
yeah.
too.
What's not alleged is Shine some dogs, some dirty dogs.
Dirty dogs.
Come on. And that's the show.
Terrorists.
That's the show. We got one more for you to bring you into the weekend. Also mentioned earlier, Florida Man Friday just wrapped a pretty good bathroom story in that one too, as well as three other
Holy
incredible Florida delivered this week. But hey, look, enough of that. That's patreon.com/Hard Factor. But enough of that. Most importantly, we want you to get out there and have a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop!